Okay, good morning. Thank you for the invitation for this brief intervention about our work in the Union for the Mediterranean, Secretariat regarding the approach on climate change, in which we work on three basic lines. The first one regarding the scope of the national determined contributions of countries, trying to identify synergies to establish potential work at sub-regional level, and naturally to provide some access to support to the monitoring and implementation of the action plans. The second one in which we work is the climate finance, because financing the interventions both addressed to mitigation and adaptation are a key need for the success of national and regional policies. In this case, we will present here today our second report on climate finance in the region, pointing out the level already reached in 2016, last consolidated data, about 8.3 billion US dollars. It's a good number, but far from the objective still. However, the good number has the need to grow, but also to improve on two aspects. The first one is to better balance the relation between adaptation, which takes actually less than 1/3 of the amount, regarding mitigation, which takes the remaining part, which is the major part. The third, and also that there is a certain imbalance in the access of beneficiary countries of the region. So there are 3 to 5 taking the major part of the funding. We need to work, and today we will also focus on that, on some access improvements to better balance the country's participation. The third X is the scientific dimension. Of course, we don't replace the work being done by the International Panel for Climate Change from the United Nations Framework Convention, but based on the work of a network involving more or less 400 scientists of the region, and that is a key message, scientists of the regions. This work will better detailed, because the Mediterranean region is not a specific region recognized as such under the Framework Convention, but therefore we need to bring our vision, our regional vision, to the main fora. So this work, which today will be tomorrow we'll be presenting, the first findings, will better detail and understand the major conclusions of the IPCC report. Giving two figures, if we go like we are acting now, by 2040 we risk to have a rise of temperature of 2.2 centigrade degrees, and in 2000 in certain points of the region up to 3.8 degrees, and also to have a rise of the seawater level between 50 centimeters up to 1.9 meters. So this is major impact figures, but that points out their scientific assessments, projection, therefore, but we need to pay attention to these numbers and to go acting and promoting regional level. The fourth dimension of our work is about people. People is the key issue to the success, because if governments and local authorities act, they need people to support them, firstly, and to go along and to accomplish. And therefore, we take attention especially to the gender balance in the participation. Women are a most effective part on the action making at the small activities, sometimes at major achievements, because their leadership is very effective, but also youth. Youth is a group of people who are the most interested in success, and we support their activity. We support clearly a movement named Mediterranean Youth Climate Network. They are key for success. They are part of us because, as they say, don't speak about us, speak with us. And finally, to say, all our work is aiming also to prevent a potential consequence of climate change, the climate migration. We know about a lot in the region about migrations. We don't need to add another root cause for migrations. So let's do it.